This is literally your first day meeting Hydra.
And I'm kind of out of...
past life.
I am now kind of out of actual damage cards here. So we're going to draw some more.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Time's up for these chumps.
We need to pull it together. Engaging target.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Your mother
You do
dresses
not
you
know
funny.
Who I am, do you?
Wanda is calling out to me.
drives a pickle
Feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and
You smell elderberries and you look like and your grandfather looks like a hamster.
doing that again.
I'm trying to remember some of the insults that that one guy at the baseball game was shouting, because some of them were very creative.
You kissed the mother with that mouth? Who's next? Even the best can get better.
And we have 3 card plays left, which means we should finish out this without a problem.
I need a medic here.
I feel stronger already.
Mr. Rogers would be disappointed in the adult you've become.
Ouch.
Let me show you the way.
Can you show me the way?
Which way?
The way?
Just what
Which
this
way?
battle requires.
Depends on what direction you're going.
You turn right at Albuquerque.
I'm on it.
Depends on where you want to go in Albuquerque, I assume.
Interesting tactic.
We may have a problem here. No retreat.
That's not supposed to hurt.
Well, maybe if you dodged.
Actually, to the right of us would be in the general direction of Albuquerque. That is correct. It's a hell of a long way, but...
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
He snorts like a pig.
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Well, someone's branching out.
Little bit.
So I'm not a master of the arcane, but I'm pretty sure this is what they in the business call a bad thing.
Little bit, yeah.
Maybe we got to the roots of the problem.
The neighborhood association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
He proceeds to not handle it.
Not
Fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the mother's call.
You should not be here.
I was waiting for this.
All who oppose her.
No, get out of here, Venom.
So why is he being possessed?
This is an indignity.
Wouldn't this technically be a double possession?
True.
The Venom symbiote is very much partners with Eddie Brock when it can be.
Except for his giving him cancer, keeping him alive by replacing his body parts with his own material, etc., etc. They went some places with the
You
Venom.
will feed your ugly
Yeah.
to the spider wizard. Marinated in his stomach juices and eat it.
Anybody got a lighter?
This shall be of great help.
And you know, because Venom's here, we're going to get Spider-Man at some point.
He shouldn't be here, but at least he was like the original person Morbius who should be here, but...
A gift from ancient traditions.
You are puny. Hold still.
Cannot break its hold.
Ew, he slimed me.
Yep.
Bang, bang, I tried to shoot you dead. Bang, bang, why aren't you dead?
As you belong to
Because you're
us.
an alien?
We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Feeling I should be feeling concerned should be a thing if they ever do this to Carnage.
They've gone some weird places with I don't even know if Carnage is still Cletus Cassidy and or alive. I know that Norman Osborn had the Carnage symbiote for a while.
Even
Because-
to the point he thought he was Cletus Cassidy. I don't follow the comics, I've just picked a few summaries for YouTube shorts. Dear God, they've gone places with Marvel, so
Yeah.
So yeah, if you keep hitting him like that, he has a special ability that yeah, things don't go well for you if you try to attack him.
He'll do the tentacle grab.
Yep.
I appreciate the fact that he's just standing there waiting for us to attack him.
Luckily, this
Right.
is not a melee attack.
my turn. Nappa, what are you doing? It's his turn, Vegeta.
You will suffer for that. Look how fragile you are.
Maybe if that came after the attack.
Luckily, we've
We
inflicted
may not be
bleed
ready
on
for this
him.
thing yet. Might be smarter to
with
pull
what we've
back
done.
when we know what we're up against here.
Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall
What does
fill
fear
your
taste
belly
like?
with my blade, demon.
I would not want to know.
Let's see.
was you.
Let's see, you're kind of weakened.
Is anybody gonna help me? Kinda stuck here.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Venom isn't a fight.
To be fair, Venom
It's
should
remarkable how
not be a
Hydra
fight for
manages to
Doctor
attract more
Strange.
recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
How about we counter this with how many superheroes operate out of New York?
I mean, I know the Shocker made a point of moving to Jersey City just because it's easier.
So is it a case we've got the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man?
Reputation isn't enough to scare
Those are the ones that know that think it operates out of New York.
Doesn't the X-Men also live somewhere up in New York?
They live farther upstate,
Yeah.
but in terms of New York City, you've also got Daredevil, the Heroes for Hire. The Avengers are based in New York City, usually. New Warriors were there for a while. Like, pretty much all of Marvel's heroes were based in New York. Except for, like, the West Coast Avengers. And the Great Lakes Avengers. Venom actually for a while was based in San Francisco, but he's obviously not anymore.
Oops.
Pain only makes us hungrier.
See, luckily that knockback we just inflicted on him moves him to where his area doesn't hit anybody now.
Is this meant to be Eddie Brock or is it... What's the Scorpion's real name?
Matt Gargan.
Oh, is that Gargan? Because from what I heard, Gargan was really taken over by the symbiotes.
He really was. To be fair, Matt Gargan's a loser. I say this as a fan of the Scorpion, but like Spider-Man had no respect for Scorpion even when he had the symbiote. He's like, a loser with the symbiote is still just a loser, man.
And to think, Lilith
And
was
later
a
on,
vegetarian.
he aids Miles Morales against Venom.
Watch and learn, my friends.
But wait, you're a scorpion. I'm a rhino. He's an octopus. What's the Mysterio?
God, I love that joke in that game. There are a lot of jokes in that game I love.
That is
Parker, can you
really
get us Captain
something.
America's autograph?
Like, Venom is completely unhinged in that game, but in, like, the cartoony Deadpool sense. Are we gonna surf the web? The design definitely screams, Max Gargan to me, but I'm not sure if that's because it's supposed to be Mac Gargan or if they just
Overkill.
Good night, sweetheart.
like Lilithized Venom in general.
Probably.
I mean, Eddie Brock is the version of Venom that everybody knows, so.
Yeah.
No escape from me, demon.
Ah, it's actually Eddie Brock.
We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy
I know Matt Gargan was more willing to eat people, too.
Hey, big guy!
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, Colin, the moment Venom showed up, Spider-Man was sure to appear sometime soon.
Spider-Man!
I know there was a span of a couple of years where they basically said Spider-Man was supernaturally powered, but that's kind of a dork age. Like, they tried to pretend that didn't happen.
The spider totem.
Yeah.
And how, in an Elseworld story, how he rejected the spider totem and he basically killed
But I
it.
take Eddie here for his afternoon walk.
God damn it, it is Eddie Brock.
Uh-huh.
That's just his way of saying he cares.
Hey, you want to race?
Victory.
And we get gloss from finishing missions, which is yet another resource you need to craft things.
We'll get covered.
And if I cover looked about dull.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Congratulations. New world or not.
You did the thing. Let us explain to you why that's bad.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some
Shut up,
slack.
Strange.
Wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less.
I'm sure us being covered in symbiote gook won't cause any problems later.
Irradiated symbiote gook at that.
Get some
Yeah,
rest.
that's gonna be hard to clean out of your clothes.
Especially out of scale mail.
I don't want to talk to Tony.
But he wants to talk to Tony.
Not to be
He's not supposed to be here.
But I told you not to.
And this game decided he has to be.
Well, the game is wrong.
Once you settle down, you should get some rest. It won't
No,
always
the
be
game is right.
Indignity.
Stark is a futurist. Showcase he needs to be prepared for the future, and that means working with this lot.
So just in case if you don't know where Tony is, he's there. It shows you exactly where you need to go to talk to him. However, there are other people hanging around.
Fiasco.
Yeah.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back.
Let's ask Spider-Man, who is in this game for some reason.
Right now he's busy distracting Venom.
Not bad, Hunter. Not bad at all.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from.
Yeah,
mushroom. It's a reagent.
Yep. It is a reagent. That is what it is.
At what timescale we're looking to get some understanding about that?
How goes it, Hunter? Or is it the
That
Hunter?
should have come out already. That was in Danganronpa.
Yeah, that was part of the
Yeah.
Danganronpa stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've already told you, I didn't watch that.
That's fair.
And the constant reminders of 5 minutes or less should Father O'Hagan ever appear.
Well, no, it was a bit where we had Byakuya get hung up on being able to say the word reagent and confusing the rest of the group.
Because literally any chemical you're using in a chemical reaction is a reagent. He's like, oh yes, that shelf is this, that shelf is this shelf is reagents. I'm like, no, literally all of those shelves are reagents. You're an idiot.
And for the rest of the chapter, that was the one where Byakuya kept getting blown away a little bit. So he kept getting confused, so every time he got confused, I would just go, but reagents!
I may not be a very good chemist, but I'm a chemist, damn it.
I don't think anything else is opened up around here.
Wow, you actually did go medieval on their associates. They're not always glamorous, but these missions are still crucial to stopping Lilith.
I see a cheese.
You see a cheese?
Yeah.
I see a cheese.
Cheese block.
Oh. Yeah, well, we can't eat it.
Cheese!
We can't eat it, though.
And it's still not as big as the one Alistair had in Dragon Age Origins.
This is an indignity.
Why is that an indignity?
They're not letting me eat the cheese.
How do you think I feel every time we play Fire Emblem Three Houses and there's a ton of cats and dogs running around the monastery and I can't pet them?
We cannot pet the cats. It's annoying. Oh, hello, boss.
Maybe the cats don't want to be petted.
But the dogs should.
Not being able to pet the animals is an indignity.
There are like 50,000 cats and dogs wandering around, and you can pet precisely 0 of them.
More cheese.
Nice one.
My God, they love cheese
New
here.
caretaker was right about you.
Oh, clearly they're strays and do not care for humans enough for them to pet them.
He loved this place.
Then why are they hanging around a monastery?
And apple slices.
Schools.
Apple slices go well with cheese.
Yes. And peanut butter.
Indeed.
They train people to feed them. That's enough. You can feed us. Don't touch us.
Stark, what have you been up to?
Curious.
Looks like somebody cut him in half.
I feel like he's added more stuff to this area, and that deeply, deeply worries me.
I don't think he has.
No, that's pretty much the same as before.
And Spooky has his cape hanging up over there.
Yep.
What is this?
Egg?
That's a
Eggy?
skull, actually.
Oh. Murray?
You know, if we had Murray, we'd kind of use him to torture Stark.
Yeah.
If we had Murray, we wouldn't have to worry about Lilith. Murray would defeat Lilith because Murray is all-powerful.
At the very least, he would insult her continuously.
Honestly, you put Murray towards Stark, they'll probably team up.
Yeah, true.
Well, Chief.
Are you?
You going
Okay, you're in
to let
casual
me?
wear.
You going to let me talk to him?
Hey, for once,
Specific
I think you did
direction,
okay.
I guess.
You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Shut up.
Well, that's right. He had the shiny thing in the center of his chest to keep him alive.
Yep, he had to get all those little iron fragments.
He hasn't had that in decades.
Yeah.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest.
He's such a porn
sounds like a good
stash
idea to
right
me.
now.
This sounds like the Nicolas Cage version of Tony
In the same
Stark,
direction and all. Besides, no one should
which is something I should like, but I don't.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection.
I am tempted to call this
Full
versus
transparency,
Stark
Hunter, there's another
Robbie,
reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject
but the
terror
mere
of this entire
fact of how
facility.
tight his clothes appear to
Stopped here
be.
before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
Can you stay for
May
that?
your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
So that happened.
So with that, Iron Man is now available for combat missions.
You know what that means? We have to take you for every mission now.
Hi,
Oh, God.
I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network
We got
exclusively for your
superhero
caring,
Facebook.
world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
So yeah, we have Facebook.
Yeah, God, he's got a fragile ego.
Yep.
Of course he does. He's rich.
You wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right? Okay.
Eliana does not like Stephen Strange.
Who is she talking to him?
This version of Strange is getting on my nerves as well, frankly.
But we can convert these to paintings to hang around the room and decorate our room, because that is a thing you can do in this game. You can decorate this room to make it look nice. But we don't have a whole lot else to look at.
I pretty much leave Star in charge of decorating.
Think I know what I'm doing?
So, it wants us to actually gather up things. In case we hadn't actually started getting collectibles, this would actually introduce us to them. To make
My
sure
God,
you know you're supposed to look at things.
It's on Sarah's pancake house.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Yeah, which is...
Dear diary. Today I woke up and met a bunch of jerks.
There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
So yeah, the gloss can unlock new cosmetic options for, well, everybody.